I'm still in shape right now. I'm always in workout training. Like I love workout.
He's touching 50 years old. I think he should leave it where it is.
Manny Pacquiao at 46 has launched an intense training camp in Los Angeles under coach Freddie Roach, preparing for his July 19th comeback fight against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. Despite concerns over his physical condition, Pacquiao is determined to reclaim glory in the ring. Even after stepping away from the ring, Manny Pacquiao hasn't let go of his commitment to fitness. His current training camp shows a determined and disciplined fighter focused on a serious comeback. He's been engaging in gym routines, strength drills, and conditioning exercises designed to sharpen his reflexes and endurance. These efforts aren't just to get in shape, but to prepare himself for a performance that proves he still belongs in the elite circle of boxing. Many fans and critics alike question the wisdom of returning to such a physically demanding sport at 45 years old.
Day one. Marvin, good.
With years of inactivity and no official fight since his retirement, people are worried this bout might be more harmful than historic concerns about injury and long-term health risks are being voiced, making it clear that not everyone supports the idea of this late-career comeback. In interviews and recent footage, Pacquiao reassures fans that he's not coming back blindly. He insists that he's been maintaining an active lifestyle even after retiring from boxing. Daily workouts, runs, and gym sessions have always been part of his routine.
I'm hearing things here. Manny Pacquiao aiming for a shock return to the ring, age 46, Josh.
Yeah, I read something about that, man. It's, that guy's my hero, I named my dog after him and stuff like that, so, but he's touching 50 years old. I think, he should leave it where it is, but, obviously, if you get a chance to share a ring with Manny Pacquiao, nobody's going to say no,
Not for a fight, but simply because he loves staying active according. To him, he's never truly left the athlete's mindset behind. And this is what gives him confidence, heading into the ring once again. Boxing veteran Ricky Hatton joined the conversation with a mix of criticism and realism. He questioned how regulators
I'm still in shape right now. I'm always in workout training. Like I love workout and playing basketball like that. So I'm happy for it.
Do you still watch boxing now? Are you still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion. So that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
could allow someone of Pacquiao's age to return to such a high-level fight. Drawing comparisons to Mike Tyson's late return, Hatton argued that the sport is becoming too accepting of extreme age gaps and mismatched bouts.
Fight for the WBC welterweight title. That's July the 19th in Vegas, ironically. What did you make of that news when you heard it?
Well, it's boxing today, isn't it? To be honest with you, boxing's, you know, if you can let a 58-year-old Mike Tyson box a Jake Paul, then, well, Manny Pacquiao going back at 46 doesn't look too bad, does it? But Manny is coming back, though. You know, Tyson was coming back fighting Jake Paul. Manny's coming back fighting for the world title. But, and I say this with love, you know, how has Manny got his world title shot? He's been retired 6 years. He can't. He's got that on our previous successes, hasn't he? You know, to walk straight after being retired so many years ago, straight into a world title fight. How is that allowed possible? What happened? Surely he must have been dropped out of the rankings when he retired. All of a sudden he decided to make a comeback. They put him straight in at #1 contender. I think only boxing can answer that.
I think did you say fifth, Joe? He's been already placed fifth in the world ranking.
Fifth, how can he be placed back in the top 10?
Comeback fighter.
Yeah, you know, when you've been retired years, and you know, and your previous, he was a hell of a fighter a few years back, but we don't know what he's going to be like today. So you know, you'd like to think he'd have a couple of warm-up fights so we can say, yeah, and then get him in. But boxing these days, I think the money's everything in it.
You fought both, obviously. In your opinion, who's better? Who's tougher?
I think Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I think Floyd Mayweather. I mean, and that sounds rich because he absolutely was probably one of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history, I'd say. You know what I mean? When I see him getting knocked out by Pacquiao on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that, it's in the top 10 of the most destructive knockouts of all time.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit past myself back in the day. You know, I'd had one or two. You know, I wasn't a master of defence like Floyd Mayweather. I'd take 4 to get one in sometimes, you know.
While he acknowledged that anything can happen in modern boxing, he also warned that these matchups could harm legacies rather than build them. Los Angeles captures Pacquiao speaking with the calm resolve of someone ready to face any challenge. He discussed the burden of being a role model and the importance of learning from past defeats. His tone was serious but positive, and physically, he appeared alert and ready. The training sessions show him hitting pads with speed, moving fluidly, and preparing for his showdown, with Barrios with all the intensity of a younger fighter, hungry for redemption.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you something I noticed this morning. Your record is 62 wins, 8 losses, but I'm going to be honest with you, half of your losses you didn't lose. You didn't lose to Bradley. You didn't lose to Jeff Horn. Your 2 draws are not really draws. You won those fights.
Yeah.
Why is that, man?
It's just happened. I cannot, I mean, we cannot complain anymore. It's a charge to experience and learn from it.
Any advice for young fighters who want to be where you are, who want to be the next Pacquiao, who want to be a legend?
My advice to them is like, you know, stay humble. That's the most important thing. When God gives you a great responsibility, great power, then know your responsibility. Balance must be balanced. You cannot have a power without responsibility.
Despite the positive visuals, there remains a strong sentiment of caution among the boxing community. Critics worry that Pacquiao's body might not be able to handle the wear and tear of a full fight against a younger opponent. The long absence from the ring only adds to that fear. Though his commitment is visible, his age and the physical risks involved are still causing unease among many who once celebrated him.
Champion. He'll be inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame next month. And then in July, BC, he's going to come out of retirement. Why now?
By the way, between those 2 dates, I believe he has an election coming up for a Senate position in the Philippines. So we always know that Manny is a busy man. He gets after it. He also dares to be great. And this is wild news. Look, in the boxing underground rumor mill, this had been floating around for a couple months. We just didn't know if it was going to be for real. Was Manny really going to commit to not just coming back after 4 years away, after just one fight in the last 6 years, at age 46, but to come back directly into a title fight against a young, in his prime, active champion in Mario Barrios? It's interesting theater, to say the least. It's a pay-per-view main event, reportedly for July 19th. And we know Manny Pacquiao has always brought big business, but now he's going to bring it in more of the late career George Foreman type of way to etch himself into that record book even further. Can Manny do it? I mean, look, the odds are certainly against him. But there's one thing about certain legends in this game. Think Bernard Hopkins, who fought into a very late age. Some of them, as long as they can physically get themselves into that ring, sometimes they can reproduce magic for one night. So it's a romantic situation. I got cats walking around.
Yep.
People are excited to see the Pac-Man back. You just got to kind of figure out, is this for real? Is he going to be for real? Or are we going to send him into a physical, violent retirement?
Yeah, Reggie's a big Manny Pacquiao fan. He loves him because he knows about Father Time, because Father Time is undefeated. We know cats have 9 lives.
At his peak, boxing analyst Ryan Campbell offered a more balanced take. He acknowledged the physical disadvantages that come with age, but also pointed out that legendary fighters have defied the odds before, using George Foreman's late career resurgence. As an example, Campbell argued that the fight game sometimes allows for miracles. He believes that Pacquiao, with the right preparation and strategy, could still produce something unforgettable in this return match.